Daniel Naroditsky, one of the brightest and most beloved minds in modern chess, has died unexpectedly at the age of 29, leaving behind an enormous void in both the global chess community and the lives of those who knew him personally. The shocking announcement came from the Charlotte Chess Center, the club that had become a second home to Daniel, and where he spent countless hours teaching, mentoring, and inspiring the next generation of chess enthusiasts. On Monday, the center released a heartfelt statement on behalf of his grieving family, confirming the devastating news that has since rippled through the chess world and beyond. Though no cause of death has yet been revealed, the suddenness of his passing has left fans and colleagues reeling, struggling to make sense of the loss of a young man whose talent, intellect, and humanity seem limitless. It is with great sadness that we share the unexpected passing of Daniel Naroditsky. The statement read, "Daniel was a talented chess player, educator, and cherished member of the chess community, admired and respected by fans and players around the world. He was also a loving son, brother, and loyal friend. We ask for privacy for Daniel's family during this extremely difficult time. Let us remember Daniel for his passion and love for the game of chess, and for the joy and inspiration he brought to us all every day." Those words, simple yet powerful, captured the essence of who Daniel was. Not just a grandmaster on the board, but a grandmaster of life itself, someone whose brilliance was matched by his humility and warmth. Born and raised in California, Daniel's fascination with chess began before most children even learned to read. His parents, who emigrated from the former Soviet Union, quickly recognized his precocious ability to think several moves ahead, not just in chess, but in the way he approached challenges in life. It wasn't long before young Daniel began dominating local tournaments, impressing seasoned players with his composure and depth of understanding. By the time he was in his early teens, he was already being hailed as one of America's most promising prodigies. His family, while proud, always emphasized balance and education, ensuring that Daniel's rapid rise in the chess world did not come at the expense of his personal growth. That balance became a defining feature of his life. Despite his early success in chess, Daniel excelled academically as well. He went on to attend Stanford University, where he graduated with distinction, proving that his intellect transcended the 64 squares of the chessboard. Yet no matter how many paths opened before him, chess remained his great love. It was both his art and his science, a lifelong exploration of strategy, psychology, and creativity. When he achieved the title of grandmaster at just 18 years old in 2013, it was not only a personal triumph, but also a moment of collective pride for American chess. For Daniel, it was never about titles or accolades. It was about understanding the soul of the game, the beauty hidden in complexity, the quiet elegance of a perfect move, the story that unfolds between two minds locked in thought. Throughout his career, Daniel competed in 5 U.S. championships and represented his country in international competitions, often standing shoulder to shoulder with some of the most formidable players in the world. His analytical precision, combined with a fearless creativity, made him a formidable opponent. But what truly set him apart was his demeanor, calm, kind, and unassuming. He played not to intimidate, but to inspire. His sportsmanship was as renowned as his skill, and his opponents, even in defeat, spoke of him with admiration. For Daniel, chess was never about ego. It was about exploration. Every game was a dialogue, every move a sentence in a story written between two souls. Beyond his tournament successes, Naroditsky made an indelible mark as a teacher and communicator. Long before streaming became a dominant force in online chess, Daniel understood the potential of digital platforms to make the game more accessible and engaging. His YouTube and Twitch channels became virtual classrooms for players of all levels, from beginners trying to understand the basics to advanced players seeking to refine their strategic thinking. With nearly 500,000 subscribers on YouTube and over 340,000 followers on Twitch, his reach was immense. But what truly set him apart was the way he connected with his audience. He wasn't just teaching moves, he was teaching mindsets. His voice, calm, clear, and infused with warmth, had a rare quality that made even the most complex concepts feel understandable and inviting. His videos were more than tutorials. They were journeys into the art of thinking. He didn't just tell viewers what to play. He told them why, guiding them through the layers of reasoning that make chess such a profound intellectual pursuit. His passion for the game was contagious. Through his commentaries, he made chess feel alive, a living, breathing form of expression that reflected the deepest corners of the human mind. Fans across the world often describe Daniel's content as therapeutic, something that not only improved their play, but also helped them find calm and focus in their daily lives. For many, Daniel wasn't just a chess streamer. He was a mentor, a motivator, and even a friend who made them believe that learning was a lifelong adventure. It's rare to find someone who bridges the gap between genius and accessibility, but Daniel did it effortlessly. His educational background and eloquence gave him the ability to articulate chess concepts with precision, while his empathy and humor made his lessons resonate. It's no surprise that when he published his first book, Mastering Positional Chess, at the astonishing age of 14, the work was praised not just for its depth, but for its clarity. Critics and grandmasters alike were astonished at the maturity of thought that came from someone so young. The book remains a staple for aspiring players to this day, a timeless piece of chess literature that revealed the mind of a prodigy who would later become one of the game's most beloved voices. His influence extended well beyond the digital realm. In Charlotte, North Carolina, where he served as a key figure at the Charlotte Chess Center, Daniel became a pillar of the local community. Students, parents, and colleagues recall his patience, his humility, and his uncanny ability to make everyone feel seen and valued. He believed that chess could change lives, that it could teach discipline, critical thinking, and resilience. To him, it wasn't just a game. It was a microcosm of life itself. Every victory and defeat, every risk and retreat, mirrored the choices we all face. Those who studied under him often spoke of how his lessons on the board transformed the way they approached challenges off the board. For Daniel, teaching was never transactional. It was a calling, an act of service. When the news of his death broke, tributes poured in from every corner of the world. The chess community, known for its analytical coolness, was overcome with emotion. Grandmasters, streamers, students, and casual fans alike expressed shock and sorrow. Hikaru Nakamura, America's top-ranked player and one of Daniel's close contemporaries, summed up the collective heartbreak with a few simple words. "I'm devastated. This is a massive loss for the world of chess." Coming from someone who rarely lets emotions eclipse composure, Nakamura's words carried immense weight. He and Daniel had shared countless commentaries, tournaments, and online interactions. Moments that now feel frozen in time, immortalized in the archives of chess history. The International Chess Federation, FIDE, also released a statement, honoring Daniel not just as a competitor but as a teacher and ambassador of the game. Daniel Naroditsky passed away. He was a talented chess player, commentator, and educator. FIDE extends its deepest condolences to Daniel's family and loved ones. Other grandmasters followed suit: Anish Giri, Wesley, So, Fabiano Caruana, and countless others, each recalling moments of kindness, wisdom, or humor that defined Daniel's character. His colleagues from the Charlotte Chess Center shared emotional anecdotes about his mentorship, describing how he would stay long after classes ended, analyzing games with students, or simply listening to their stories,